Hey, welcome to today's video. I'm Rick Chapo with DMCA AgentService.com. So today we're taking a look at the topic of DMCA anonymity. So what is this? Well, typically we get calls from people or email messages asking if they will be anonymous while complying with the DMCA, if they use our service or another service or something of that sort. The answer is yes and no. And so let's just talk about that so you have an understanding of exactly what you're going to get out of this and what you're not. So let's start off with the DMCA. It's the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Is never intended to provide anonymity. It's intended to deal with copyright issues. And so the issue that we're looking at here is Section 512C safe harbors. What that means basically is that under the DMCA, a website or an app cannot be sued for copyright infringement based on claims associated with user-generated content. So the classic example would be if I upload some kind of copyrighted material to Twitter. Twitter cannot be held liable under the DMCA, but I can because I'm the person that actually uploaded it. I have to follow a couple of compliance steps. And one is the registration of the business and the agent with the Copyright Office and the publication of that information on your website or app in the form of a DMCA policy, or some people put it in their terms of use. So what exactly is published? Well, the agent's information is going to be comprised of the agent's name, their mailing address, their phone number, and their email address. But you're also going to have to publish the business information. So your business information is going to be comprised of the name of the business, the physical street address where the business is located, and a phone number and an email address. So your name doesn't appear anywhere, your personal name. But an area where people get conflicted is in the street address for the business, because a lot of people work from home. And so they don't want their home address out there because they obviously don't want to go through the horror movie cliche where one day somebody shows up on the lawn with a machete and a hockey mask. Not ideal. Now there is an option for that, which is the P.O. Box option. So we, as a DMC agent service, we can go to the Copyright Office, we can petition them on your behalf or supply you with the documentation to ask to use a P.O. Box instead of your street address. You can't just do that. You have to ask permission, and permission has to be based on a safety concern. And the Copyright Office is pretty liberal in granting it, to be quite honest. And if they do, well, then on your DMCA policy, you're going to see the agent's information. And then on your business information, you're going to see your business name, the P.O. Box address, and the properties that you're protecting, i.e. the websites and apps. And that'll be it. So in that sense, you do have anonymity. But the reality of it is, there are a lot of articles and videos online that say, yep, that's it, and it's done. And the answer is no, it's not really done. And the anonymity that you have there is very superficial. If people stop there, they're never going to find you. But they could also go file a lawsuit against a John Doe, and then they could issue subpoenas. And that subpoena could go to your host. If you're using an agent service like us, they could come to us. They can look at the affiliate programs that you're working with, send subpoenas to them, and they're going to force those companies to basically give up all your information. So generally in the law, there's a sort of an accepted rule that if you really want to find somebody, you follow the money. So typically what would happen in a situation like this is they really focus on your affiliate programs or however you're generating income. Those affiliate programs are not going to give you a cut of their revenue unless, of course, you provide them with your name and your tax identification number, because they want to issue 1099s and things of that sort. So they're going to have your information. And when that subpoena comes in, they're going to produce all of that. And so the party who is pursuing you is going to know your name and your information and things of that sort. Now, can you go completely dark web and try to find ways around that? Possibly. I don't know. You would have to look at that. But generally, I think relying on DMCA anonymity is kind of an iffy proposition. Again, you can get the superficial anonymity by designating an agent service like ourselves and then going with the P.O. Box option. But when push comes to shove, if somebody really wants to find you, they're going to find you. So don't fall for some of the promises that are out there, in relation to, use our service and you'll have total anonymity. No, you won't. You won't. People can find you, particularly they go hunting your, the affiliate programs you're working with or whoever you're working with. Even if you're not using affiliate programs, if you're using a payment processor, they'll go after them. there are a variety of ways to do it. So keep that in mind. If you do need a DMCA agent, if the superficial anonymity sounds good, feel free to contact us. We charge $70 a year to act as your agent. And you can reach us at dmcaagentservice.com. So anyways, have yourself a good one. Thanks for watching.